Welcome, everyone, to another exciting edition of Gettin Up On Sunday. I am your host, Julian Quinones, and today I'm going to be bringing you some brand new independent hip-hop music. As always, I'm trying to switch up the intro because I've been saying the exact same fucking thing for the past few weeks, and I'm starting to feel and sound like a robot. But anyways, for those who are brand new to the podcast, welcome. This is what you're listening to. I'm gonna get into some really dope music. We got some stuff from we got some stuff from Madchild, Greaves, Crooklyn, Adad, Expansion Collective, and this guy named Adverse. So really good stuff today. Now, usually I'll also have an interview with some sort of artist or producer, or sometimes even two interviews. But today there's no guest on the podcast. Basically, there wasn't anything major going on, and nobody that I could really get in touch with to be, worthy of an interview. That sounds kind of bad, but there wasn't anything major going on this week. And also, I've just been really busy. I'm trying to find a new apartment. I had to take a day off work just to do that. I'm also juggling like 2-3 jobs. So shit's really hectic right now, and I'm starting to get back into school, trying to get prepared for that for September. But anyways, enough excuses. Let's see. Basically what this podcast does for new listeners is there's a blog called gettinup.com. That's gettin-up.com, which I've created. And basically on a daily basis, I post releases of brand new music in the independent hip hop umbrella. Basically, whether it's a mixtape, an album, an EP, a track, a video, whatever it may be. So that's posted on a daily basis. So if you're one of those guys that wants to keep up with brand new music in the independent hip-hop world, definitely check that out on a daily basis. That's gettinup.com. Basically, on Sundays, I put together this podcast, which covers all of that music that I've posted throughout the past week. And I put it together into this podcast in a nice, neat little package that you can listen to. It usually lasts about an hour. And so that's what you're listening to right now. But anyways, let's get into some music. We got a song from Adverse. It's a song called Flight Status Check featuring Patrick. And it's a single that's available on iTunes. Again, that's called Flight Status Check. Both of these guys are based out of Tampa, Florida, and are members of an independent label called Royal Venture Entertainment. The song is overall a very solid song, but the true hero on the track is Londom, who is a producer. He put together an instrumental that is very fluid, and the chord changes that happen throughout the chorus are very, they just sound really good. They're really interesting, and I almost feel like the instrumental would work fine just on its own. But as I listen to the song more and more, obviously the entire thing is growing on me, so I'm sure I'll eventually take this statement back. Yeah. But anyways, let's take a listen to that. It's called Flight Status Check.
I'm that type to do that, right there on that couch. Yeah, so smooth making these moves. It's like there's ice skates down south. That flower combined and not confused. I'm steady in flight change while en route. Bro, tell me the truth, you had expected it too. Our grinds alike is cool. You capeless dudes, there's no trace of you. This ain't a fluke, more like the flu. As sick as can be, I give a disease. Don't freeze you, reheat you, deplete you. Don't know how you thought you's equal. This here that prequel sequel, bump it, boy, it's lethal. What is that? Kick off your shoes, put up your hair. I am obliged to set the vibe. Receptive rhymes in mind that set design. Rap, relax your back, I know you care. This ain't that, no respect, neglect that you expected. Catch me where them checks is. Oh, in my section. Complexion blessed, I know I'm destined for a bigger purpose. Relentless pressing, working, trying to surface. Kendrick Perkins clipping skirts and hitting skirts when we be turning, burning, I concern it. And it's that snowball, game speed as we grow, dog. No other things I know, dog. No common sense to slow, nah. I say no common sense to slow, nah.
No common sense to slow,
This that snowball.
And I really don't give a
Flow heavenly, sweaters are better me. Last thing on my mind will be settling. Putting my life in these rhymes and these melodies. Not giving a fuck what they said to me. Not giving a fuck is my specialty. So crossing that line and you dead to me. If it's my word, it's my family. Fuck what you heard, you can handle me.
Pull up slow, fashionably late, cause I love my ways and I ain't my stank. Know my loud gon' radiate. Got my swag back 88.
Watch this young boy regulate.
Detonate.
infiltrate the game and get his paper straight.
You tryna make a way?
I'm tryna make my name.
Yeah, really better do this shit like it's my job. I ain't really tryna lose that bitch. Whip that chick with a lubricant. Shift that stick, she maneuvering. And then I wake up slow, wake up more. And then I think I know, cause the beat long dome. Breathe homegrown, she can peep my zone, but she ain't in the thought. But it's that, kick off your shoes,
Put up your hair. I am obliged to set the vibe.
receptive rhymes in my set design.
Rap.
Relax your back, I know you care.
This ain't that, no respect, neglect that you expected.
Can't catch me where them checks is.
Oh, in my section.
Complexion blessed, I know I'm destined for a bigger purpose. Relentless pressing, working, trying to surface.
Kendrick Perkins clipping skirts and hitting skirts when we be turning, burning, not concerning.
And it's that snowball, game speed as we grow, dog.
No other things I know, dog. No common sense to slow, nah.
No common
I
sense
say
to
no
slow,
common sense to
nah.
slow, nah. This that snowball.
So there you have it. That was some brand new music from Adverse featuring Patrick, a song called Flight Status Check. You can find that on soundcloud.com/RoyalVentureENT, or just go to iTunes and search that up. As far as the producer, Lone Dome, you can find him on soundcloud.com/Lone Dome. Now let's get into some music from Crooklyn. Crooklyn is a Toronto-based MC producer who has just released a new single titled Regal, which means of resembling or fit for a monarch, especially in being magnificent or dignified. And I had to look that up because I didn't know what Regal meant. But anyways, this new track is going to be available on his upcoming album, Hi, How Are You? And the clever thing about that title is the fact that it's not high as in hello, it's high as in stoned. But anyways, yeah. That should be coming out in the fall of 2014. And here's a direct quote from Crooklyn. He said, "I don't make pop music. Don't ever expect that shit from me. This is strictly for the heads who fuck with hip-hop music. This isn't for mainstream radio." So anyways, that's what he had to say about this track. And you'll definitely hear why. I don't think there's a single chorus in this track. It's a very short track. It's basically just him spitting over this really dope beat, in my opinion. But anyways, again, it's called Regal. It's available on SoundCloud for free, and I'll give you that link soon. But anyways, let's check it out.
Yeah. Cause I've been digging in them crates lately. See them showing love and face, but the fake's blatant. See the game and then I play it, that's how greats make it. Maintaining through the maze up with the cake makers. I've been rhyming since a youngin' and I hate waiting. Back and forth with the fire till my brain's aching. I love her when she's over and she lays naked. I got my players, I don't need no replacements. Control alt delete with that fake shit. I'm not playing with you, dog, I'm not hating. I would tell him I'd be back in November, but I am not Haitian. And I'd be lying, I am not flaking. I'm international, baby, and I've been flying around the world's nations till I'm shining like a pearl bracelet. Peep the relations. Me and the doc got patience. Catch me in the dock pot tasting, or on the .com I got flavors. You couldn't tell me this feeling is not amazing. Fuck it, I'ma show up late, keep them waiting, and fuck it, I'ma grow up later. Busy praying, and I'ma always get this cheese on city streets, Sauga City B. I'm the rapper, never rapping over shitty beats, and shitty grind gets the shitty green, and that is something I would never see. So that is something I would never see. Ever, ever. Ever, 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 ever.
You are listening to Gettin Up on Sunday. Visit us at gettinup.com, and that's gettin-up.com.
But sometimes keeping through, I've done no work.
I was smoking all day. I woke up, poured myself some Henny and Red Bull. Got that shit started real nice. Type of shit to put hair on your chest. Check it though, fuck it. Yeah. I don't fuck around. When it comes to brothers and sisters, I stuck around. And when it comes to getting this money, no luckin' out. Cause cash rules everything around find a fucking town in the city. And without it, it don't mean life shitty. It just means that you ain't living life like Diddy. But what the fuck? Yo, do I really give a fuck? No. It just means that that's a rock up in my cup. And the purple in my blunt is paid for. And I just really find pleasures in women and living late though. I make music and make dough. And green help the day go slow. I make pesos and pray those folks is living safe though. And play most hoes that try playing me. The paper chase is better when playing with skeets. I'm trying to win this shit. Know what I'm saying, B? So you should roll another one up and fly away with me. Away with me.
I feel like Pac after the Snoop Dogg crowd.
We don't give a fuck when we smoked out.
Living in a dream world.
It was all a dream.
I feel like Pac after the Snoop Dogg crowd.
We don't give a fuck when we smoked out.
Living in a dream world.
It was all a dream.
Been sick for a minute, make that an hour. Weak like remote batteries, low power. But I ain't no coward, nor am I defenseless. Can't be a waste, I'm tougher than cement is. It's no chases, rum and wine fermented. Going for home base, I'm swinging for the fences. Kill a stage, join this army with attempt is. Check the resume, the damage is extensive. Remain pensive, while I'm staying blim. Hit a spliff, no stems, never push, guess again. I live a very simple life, very few friends. A whole lot of acquaintances, no new friends. Unless they rich, true friends. Making money, move friends. Making flip stack, then we do what it do ends. Let's have brunch to discuss these matters. I tuck the box cutter, I don't trust these bastards, yo.
I feel like Pac after the Snoop Dogg crowd.
We don't give a fuck when we smoked out.
Living in a dream world.
It was all a dream.
I feel like Pac after the Snoop Dogg crowd.
We don't give a fuck when we smoked out.
Living in a dream world.
It was all a dream. It was all a dream.
Once again, that was some brand new music from Crooklyn. The first song I played is called Regal, and that's going to be part of his Hi, How Are You album, which comes out in the fall of 2014. Second song that I played is called Daydreamer's Theme, featuring Rich Kid, who is becoming one of the, or has become one of the bigger names as far as up-and-coming hip-hop artists in Canada, and that came out in 2012. Both of those tracks are available for free on soundcloud.com/Crooklyn416. And that's CROOKLIN 416. 416 being the area code of Toronto. So there you have it. But anyways, I want to speak about GrooveShark.com really quick. It's a place where I have an online radio station that you can listen to at any point of the day or night. So it basically runs 24/7, with a few exceptions, obviously, here and there. But I have a broadcast called All Indie Hip Hop. And it just basically, you know, it's in the name. I basically play music from classic stuff as far as independent hip-hop music to newer stuff. I got stuff from, well, you know what? I'm going to take a listen to it right now. You're going to be able to hear in the background. Right now, I am playing a song by Fashion. Yeah, so that's Fashion. It's a song called Stars from his album, what's it called? Boy Meets World. So, and there's a bunch of other stuff there, like, coming up next, I got music from Joey Badass, Mocha Only, Dilated Peoples, Evidence, Action Bronson, anyone you can think of as far as American hip hop, Canadian, even stuff from Australia. And like I said, it's a nonstop stream. So if you ever just want to tune into some music, it's available for free. You don't have to even sign up for anything. If you do, you want to, you can definitely do that too. And you can contribute and suggest music for me. I'm constantly checking it out. So yeah, definitely something to keep in mind. Again, that's GrooveShark.com. The broadcast is called All Indie Hip Hop, and you can just search that up. Go to the hip hop category, or go to GrooveShark.com/gettinup.com. That's Gettin Up, DOTCOM, everything spelled out. All right, so now let's get back into some other shiznit. We got some music from Greaves, who is one of the bigger names in the Rhymesayers family. And Rhymesayers, when you think of Rhymesayers, you got to think of Atmosphere, Brother Ali, Idea, and Abilities. And soon enough, you're going to be thinking of Dilated Peoples, because they're going to be releasing an album in August called Directors of Photography, which I'm definitely going to be covering. And anyways, Greaves is a rapper who was born in Chicago and apparently is based out of Seattle now. He has been releasing material since 2007 when he did a collaborative album with producer Budo. and the album was called Irreversible. Now, back in March of 2014, so this year, he released an album called Winter and the Wolves, and just this past week, he dropped a new music video for a single from that album, and it's a song called Recluse. And I had to look up the meaning, much like I had to look up the meaning for the last title from Crooklyn. Recluse basically means is a person who lives in solitary life and tends to avoid other people. So basically a hermit. So yeah, interesting title there. Now the track can be seen as an ode to hangovers and the downside of partying and drinking. The video is very captivating. Definitely check it out. It's available on gettinup.com. That's gettin-up.com. So let's get into the song. Again, that's Recluse. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I push the boat out, I'm floating on faith. Got a I don't give a shit look stuck on my face. I guess that I become a product of the castle gates. Dug a moat around my heart and filled it up with pain. I went and poured it on the rocks with my last album. So thick that a normal person would pass out from. Now something in which I used to confide in got me sitting in silence, propping open my eyelids. Stupid, I just wanna listen to the music, fading to the background and drinking till the room's spinning. So move something, there ain't nothing left to see here. The only words that I'ma pay attention to are free beer. So leave me here like a cricket in a matchbox, cashing my good luck and spin it on a padlock. The bad thoughts and the whiskey are better company than bullshit. So just leave it and go. I don't wanna go outside today, no. I wanna be left alone. I don't wanna put the mask on my face, no. I wanna be left alone. I don't wanna get up out my bed. I wanna be left alone. Didn't hear a goddamn word you said. Go home. I hit the Stillwater, coasting on hope. Got a bunch of little daggers tattooed on my throat. Ouch. What's the point of making friends when you grew up with a devil and a couple of pretend ones? I guess that I don't know the difference when it comes to space. You're either leaving me alone or all up in my face. And lately with the way that things are going, I don't taste the sugar in your words for me to give a shit about what you say. Yup. I'm crazy and irrational. Always tell the truth so that you can call me asshole. I prefer the black hole over the sun. Plant a seed up in the sound garden, watered with rum. It's not the same when you're looking through the frame of a broken heart. The smoke blinds, but it also helps you look the part. So you can knock it till your knuckles get scars. But I suggest you leave it and go.
You're currently listening to Gettin Up on Sunday. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at gettinup.com. That's at gettinup, DOTCOM.
Just an old-fashioned love
I remember being too young to spell it, but old enough to know that when his fingers touched the keys, it lit something up in his soul. But at 4 years old, it's hard to notice the power, but I sat under that piano for hours learning the sound of it. You heard an old man's noise, I heard every tear that he wept and every crack in his voice, heard every fear that he kept and every passionate joy as he scrambled across the keys and I played with my toys. And I saw the power that projected from that living room. That man lost his family and everything that he ever knew. He played the piano like it saved him from the hell he flew, running from the pain that awaited from being raised a Jew. Some people paint with their music, stimulate your senses, enabling you to view it. But those notes raised me and trained me to take a tune with me everywhere that I go, making my home where the music speaks.
You swear you've heard it before as it slowly rambles on and on. No need in bringing them back cause they've never really gone. When the lights are low,
I can still hear the music this old box used to play. And I am what I am cause of you, and they can't take that away.
When the lights
I can still hear the music this old box used to play. And the man that I am's cause of you, and they can't take that away.
just an old-fashioned love song.
Saturday morning, waking up yawning, smelling mom's cooking, and I couldn't stop looking at the TV. Feature double feature, Godzilla vs. Rodan and King Ghidorah. I gotta watch, but here's Pops with a bag of 45 records. He had handpicked and carefully selected. Pat Benatar rocked the Casbah Clash. Damn, I wanna see what else he's got in his stash. REO Speedwagon, now it's time for Jackson. Michael, when he dropped Thriller, we went psycho. Dancing like our living room's a club, then I fell in love. Thoughts of performing years later, now I'm touring, traveling the globe, and my music's my home. I pray she never leave me alone. I be lost in the zone, deep sentiments I sent in my fashion. Thank you for enriching my life, my true passion.
You'll swear you've heard it before as it slowly rambles on and on. No need in bringing them back cause they've never really gone. When the lights
I can still hear the music this old box used to play. And I am what I am cause of you, and they can't take that away.
when the lights
I can still hear the music this old box used to play. And the man that I am's cause of you, and they can't take that away.
just an old-fashioned love song.
What you taught me is irreversible. It's irreversible. The things you taught me is irreversible. It's irreversible. What you taught me is irreversible. It's irreversible. The things you taught me are irreversible. It's irreversible.
When the lights
I can still hear the music this old box used to play. And I am what I am cause of you, and they can't take that away.
when the lights
I can still hear the music this old box used to play. And the man that I am's cause of you, and they can't take that away.
So there you have it. That was some music from Greaves. The second song that I played is called Irreversible, which is the title track of his debut album alongside Budo. And it's a song called Irreversible, of course. And that features Mr. Liff, who I've always been a fan of personally. I wish he just released more music. I don't know what the hell he's up to. But anyways, you can follow Greaves on Twitter at Greaves Music. Now let's move on to some music from Expansion Collective. They are a UK-based independent label who has just released a compilation album titled Expansion Sound Volume 2. And you know the saying, basically, quality over quantity is better. Well, these guys are definitely bringing both quality and quantity. This project that they released boasts 27 tracks, mostly instrumental tracks, by different producers from all over the world, basically. It's not just a straight up boom bap album. The music definitely blends sounds of hip hop, soul, jazz, and electronic music together. So you're gonna get a wide range of sounds. And the project is available for free. So I'll definitely give you that link in just a bit. But let's take a listen to a song. This one's called "Cursing in Church." You are listening to Gettin Up On Sunday. Download the podcast every week at soundcloud.com/gettin-up and follow us while you're at it. Once again, that was some brand new music from Expansion Collective, the UK-based independent label, and their compilation album called Expansion Sound Volume 2. Again, 27 tracks that are all available for free on their Bandcamp page. That's expansioncollective.bandcamp.com. Second song that I played is called Eastern. Now let's get into some music from A-Dad. This guy's a Chicago-based MC who has just released a 7-track EP that borrows instrumentals strictly from Madlib's catalog. Obviously, Madlib being one of the most well-respected hip-hop producers, definitely has a very niche sound. Anyways, the project that A-Dad released is called In Search of the Unseen. And honestly, it's a very bold move to just take his, Madlib's instrumentals and think you can actually do a good job at rapping over them. It's just one of those things it's like a holy type of thing. I don't know if I'm exaggerating, but nonetheless, this guy definitely did justice to these instrumentals. He brought his A game, and really some standouts. We're going to listen to a song called Intro. Well, obviously being the intro of the fucking project, and the song called On Fire right after that. So anyways, let's check it out.
I mean, nobody must be listening, 'cause we still struggling to be heard, Anyway, You know it's sorta heavy on your hat rack, struggling to stack that couple $100 in your dirty ass knapsack. Pen full of power, fire showers in a blast cap. Dope fiends, unlean, get that nigga crack back. Rap matter, batter, data, that scatter whack cats. Real life reality raps with gravity straps. Dirty brown, underground, unsigned, unrenowned, overlooked, sidetrack, insides, outbound, uncaged, enraged, love, hurt, crime pays. Working in some bullshit, I'm waiting for my last day. Green eye, blue style, black man, white house, dumb war, smart money by the land, sell out. Hot girl, cold body, little boy, big shotty pal. Warm blood spilling on the cold ground, they ain't ain't saying nothing, but you're bumping it. Dumb loud, it gotta be a better way. Somewhere, somehow. Nah, you need a whole new level. Floating up above the bass, sleeping deep beneath the treble in the bulletproof box. The guard don't settle when you gotta watch your shell when you're coming at the devil. You could tongue kiss a slug from a 38 special for the sake of coming up. Showing him you got the metal, that's the brass ball approach. I smash grass and smoke and release green peace like my carriage was a kettle hot. Bubbling black paint all through a cracked frame, shifting at the seam, staring hard at the bezel of my pretty gold watch. I heard a pretty old echo praying for the sunshine on a pretty cold ghetto, huh? Yeah, where is the answer? In the same sick body that you found the cancer. You started on your belly, but you learned to stand up. Now you're walking on your knees with your starving hands up. Cause you don't got the gall or the balls or the anger, the red line, the rhyme to a real live banger. You could burn a magazine and disconnect the internet. For as long as there is light, then the truth reflects. I don't pretend to be the biggest or the boldest or the best. I'm just your average dog with phenomenal sex, and that's blessed.
You are currently listening to Gettin Up on Sunday. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/gettinup.com. That's Gettin Up, DOTCOM.
Say, she's on fire, 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 no on fire, she's 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 on fire, no. Hot than a motherfucker, like a warm summer day in a black seersucker. Brown skin slimmy in the streets undone up, banging like the screen door when the winds don't come up. 5'8", fresh meat for the plate, no perm, no burn, and a teeth all straight. Velour couture in the morning on her errands, no ring from a hubby, got you looking for your bearings. Down south booty and you can't stop staring, cause it's strong in its tone and your brains is blue. Chest full of breasts make a man feel stressed, need to see her undressed, cause it can't be true. You gotta find a way to the answer. The yearning is surging your body like cancer. You scared she gon' say that you just won't do. Should you swallow up the gall or grow you up some balls? Be a grown ass man, make the dream come true. Touch fire, she's on 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 fire. Miss, excuse me, I don't mean no harm, and I see you gotta move along, but I be feeling sorta wrong not to see if we could get along. Disrespect ain't in my repertoire. I don't sweat no matter who you are. You look good, and I'm sure you are. Swarmed on the lawn by the horny mob. But what about a man with a dream and a job, living in a clean house and he work real hard? He don't run game and he bang that throb till your eyes roll back and you sing to the gods. I know that to believe can be hard. Good things do happen. By the way, I'm a dog. You're fire, she's on 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 fire, no. That a smile I've been looking for. Try to keep it sincere, never been a predator. I'm an open book, but I don't need an editor. Here you go, a quote, you never met a better bet before. All I really need is a number for the name, just to get a better picture of the colors in the frame. And you could blow the whistle when you see me run a game. If my style turn foul, just hang up, lady. But you can tell the truth, and I can be the proof of getting hard out here, and you can't win lately. And maybe that could change, redirect, rearrange it. The conversation good, then maybe you could date me, and I could be the envy of the one who didn't get it. You go deeper than the body, and your mental is committed. Your heart want love, good food for your spirit. And when you say something, somebody gotta hear it. And if you got pain, somebody gotta feel it. And if you got
got trouble, somebody gotta kill it. And when you want something, somebody gotta get it. I know you skeptical and you can't get with it, but how you ever know when you in behind the door? Gotta let the sun in, leave it crack for a minute. Either it could never happen, or you could catch feelings. Living happy ever after with a brand new religion. Of course I got a number. We did go kick it, we did have fun, but no, I didn't hit it yet.
All right, so that was some brand new music from A-Dad and a 7-track EP, In Search of the Unseen, which again borrows beats from Madlib's catalog. You can grab that project for free. Download it at soundcloud.com/MC-ADAD. That's ADAD. Now, the only other artist that I've seen do something similar to this is Madchild, and he actually, just a few years ago, he released a mixtape called MADE, and it was basically the same concept. He just took some of the more popular instrumentals by Madlib and just rapped over them, and honestly it's one of those few mixtapes that I still listen to this day. It's available for free. If you can still find it, I highly suggest that you download it. Now speaking of Madchild, he has just dropped a brand new music video for a song called White Knuckles, which is going to be part of a brand new EP that he's releasing called Switched On. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of background on Madchild, for those of you who aren't familiar, he's a Canadian hip-hop artist based out of BC, Vancouver, I think, to be exact. And obviously he's part of Swollen Members, who's one of the more prevalent, well-known underground hip-hop groups coming out of Canada. And they had a huge following. They built up a huge buzz in the early 2000s, but then I don't know exactly what happened, but Madchild became addicted to Percocets and Oxycontin, and basically wasted, as he says, and this is well documented in most of his lyrics, he wasted about 5 years and millions of dollars on drugs and just partying and basically keeping the blinds closed in his house and just hanging out and doing drugs, basically. Pretty crazy. Anyways, he is basically, how many times am I going to say the word basically? He is making up for lost time. That's basically what it comes down to. And he's fucking working like crazy. Just a few weeks ago, he released a brand new full-length album with Swollen Members. It's called Brand New Day. I highly suggest that you check that out. The title track is really good for that. And just now he's already back promoting a brand new project. I mean, it's crazy. And he's touring, he's releasing new music, he's constantly recording. This guy does not sleep. He's fucking chugging back Red Bulls, from what I've heard, like a motherfucker. But anyways, let's take a listen to that single. It's called White Knuckles. There's a video for it, which I posted on gettinup.com. Again, that's gettin-up.com. Be sure to check that blog on a daily basis. I'm going to leave you guys with some brand new music from Madchild. Again, check this podcast out on a weekly basis. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll talk to you guys next week, hopefully with a guest, an interview guest. We'll see what that is. Peace.
Yeah. Okay. They love me when I'm crazy, love to feel my pain, so they sit alone and know they're not the only ones insane. I'm perfect, I'm mentally blurred, disturbed serpent, emerging of murderous words that serve purpose. From fresh air, walking the dogs with birds chirping, to death stares, talking to God, it's not working, it's not fair, have to give it time, be patient. I'm just a speck of sand compared to all creation. From bleach blonde addict to creature of habit, to thinking of my dreams, it's time to reach out and grab it. Down to the furniture, each detail imagined. Loft in Vancouver, Venice Beach, house and cabin in the middle of the forest with a creek. That's serenity. Can't wait until the day I go to sleep with no enemies. Walk around the city knowing I could be killed. From an old beef, a sociopathic's cheap thrill. Yeah, I'll make a little money with awfully steep bills and some awful big debts. It's an awfully steep hill, but I'ma keep on climbing while I grind and I hustle, fist clench, white knuckles till my knees fucking buckle. Addictive personality, destructive, give me more pain. Laughing while destroying, I'm the Joker wearing war paint. With a scorpion on my thumb, I just wanna get some head, taking opiates till I'm numb. Feeling so alone, watch his orphan come undone. To a shape-shifting ape, lifting weights, having fun. Asses through his speed, demon feeding on the weak. I get paid for words, literally eat from what I speak. Yo, they talk a lot of shit without even one try. When I'm delivering the sun till the rivers run dry. Newfound strength, so I might go forth. Backsword, that's disciples of a psycho dwarf. They say I could be bigger if I just conform, but I don't wanna be in clubs, I detest the norm. I'm a monster that's heartless, creator of darkness, eccentric collector with a shrine for an apartment, writing rhymes on my Gucci car savagery. It's a crazy war going on inside my fucking head. No rest for the wicked. Dog, I just wanna kick it, but these twisted rhymes are racing. Will it won't stop spinning? Might be mentally demented, but I'm bent on winning. Clarifying that I'm verifying that I'm a terrifying, scary giant. Every line I spit's an arrow flying. Addictive personality, destructive, give me more pain. Laughing while destroying, I'm the Joker wearing war paint. With a scorpion on my thumb, I just wanna get some head, taking opiates till I'm numb. Feeling so alone, watch this orphan come undone. To a shape-shifting, ape-lifting, weights having fun. Asses spewing speed, demon feeding on the weak. I get paid for words, literally eat from where I speak.
Be sure to check out Madchild on Twitter. Follow him at Madchild57. This next track is called Switched On.
I'm on some Terminator kill shit. I'm on some Terminator, ayy. Fuck, I'm bionic in my tennis shorts. Many more for a short walk, Dennis the Menace dwarf. Open up your mouth like I'm a dentist in my premises. Hairline as bad as Genesis, with better penmanship in Venice eating venison. I miss Los Angeles, pissed off, angry, just list off languages. Manhandle a damn prime rhyme, rhinoceros. Up close and personal like watching the apocalypse. Wearing binoculars, talking like I'm auctioning. Toxic oxygen, boxed in with ostriches. My cock monstrous, Pocahontas and moccasins. Hot as an iguana in the sauna, say the opposite. Voice hoarse like I need a box of lozenges. Go to Grandma's, have a bowl of soup and Polish sausages. You can't process it, blooming like a million cherry blossoms on some awesome shit. White boy that has potential, last samurai. Camera shot, rhymes ramble longer than a camel ride. Petrify how I electrify, texting sexy fly. Bitches with my iPhone, taking pictures of my bones. Terminator flying through your country like a cyclone. 20 shows, 18 bitches, and then I fly home. Bad for being old as fucking Battlestar Galactica. Fucking spectacular, T sharper than Dracula. Respect the spectacle, you bitch, cause I'm immaculate. Top 5 crackers cracking off, that's accurate. Archaic angel with a flamethrower. Some rappers reach for the sky, I guess I aim lower. Drake get 20 million, I get 40 G's. Him and 40-0, I had to run away from 40 thieves. Conduct disorderly, more fuck when you're bored of me. Distorted artistry, I blame it all on hieroglyphics. Why me screaming standing on top of a pyramid? The joke's over, my life's an awful experiment. I'm the fucking last Mohican, still I blast the weekend. I'm past the deep in the deacon, inside I'm actually freaking. Older than ColecoVision, I'm still ego-driven. Nighthawk, American Eagle compared to feeble pigeons. Feeling groggy, my sleeping habits are terrible. Vision foggy, maybe I'm asking for miracles. Can't compare yourself to someone that just won the lottery. Unless you're Slaughterhouse, no one gives a fuck if you're slaughtering. Tired of being a guy that almost made it, still an unknown. King Kong, blow you the kingdom coming and come home. Write another 100 dumb poems. I'm done, Holmes.